Hello and welcome to our Gold Learning viewers. I'm Fiona Lang-Sharp, IBCLC and Director of Communications here at Gold Learning. Well, welcome to everyone that's listening in today. Very excited to be bringing you Mary Coughlin McNeil here today, and she is going to be speaking at our upcoming Gold Neonatal Conference, which is right around the corner here, kicking off on June 4th. Welcome, Mary. It's great to have you here today.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, this is a very exciting time because the neonatal field is just, I feel like it's just going through this renewal, and we're hearing so many great things coming out of there, and particularly from some of the things that you study, Mary, which we will talk a little bit about in a moment about trauma-informed care. But for now, I would love it if you could introduce yourself to our listening audience today and just tell them a little snippet about yourself and what you do on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, great. Well, my name is Mary Coughlin McNeil, and I am the founder and Chief Transformation Officer for Caring Essentials Collaborative. My background is a neonatal nurse practitioner, but I currently champion this concept of trauma-informed care in the NICU, and my current immediate focus is working with an amazing international interdisciplinary group of clinicians to create a trauma-informed care certification.
Wow.
Which we're wicked excited about. So
that is exciting. I didn't know that little snippet, so that is very exciting. So you'll definitely have to keep us posted on that, because that is something that we've seen in our practices right across the perinatal field, and so it's wonderful to hear that this is one of your main focuses. So Mary, with that, I actually we had talked just offline just a few minutes ago, and you know that this question is coming, but I thought it was really interesting to know that this is really something that you had pioneered the concept of trauma-informed care, you know, as a relevant paradigm, as you said, in hospitalized newborns. But it's not new. But I want to know kind of where did it all begin for you, where you started to see this and you wanted to sort of move it forward in not only in the field but with your colleagues. So what was your inspiration in all of this area?
So awesome question, and it really has the story that I'm going to share with you is really kind of the beginning of this journey that I'm on now, bringing this concept to the NICU and beyond, to be honest with you. So trauma-informed care has its roots in behavioral health, and it's, as you mentioned, it's not new for folks that work in that specialty. And about, gee whiz, I have to think now because it's been so long. About maybe 5 years ago, I was working at a community hospital, and as the Director of Professional Practice Education and Research, and really trying to understand what goes on at the administrative level and how do you manage education within a hospital setting. And this particular hospital had an inpatient adolescent psychiatric unit, and I was invited or encouraged by my boss to step in as the interim nurse manager in that unit. And the unit was really undergoing lots of improvement to really optimize, quality care for these critically ill individuals. And this concept was introduced to me, trauma-informed care. And so I was intrigued by it and worked with some really amazing mentors from the Department of Mental Health here in Massachusetts, who is a psychiatric nurse, and along with my other colleagues who were psych clin specs, explaining this concept that traumatic experiences in our life change our biology, and that over 90% of individuals that are hospitalized in a psychiatric setting or have a psychiatric history have also a trauma history. So it was like, oh, this sounds interesting. I really need to read about it. And as I really dug deep, I really started reflecting on the experience of the hospitalized infant and family. And isn't that experience a traumatic event? And what is the biology of a trauma response? And kind of, just dove into the subject matter and uncovered this wealth of information that really made the concept biologically relevant for these babies, that this trauma is the trauma experience that they're having, being critically ill, separated from their family, and all that sort of thing. So it just made sense to me.
Totally.
And it seems to resonate with clinicians too.
Oh, yeah, I think so. It's to me, it's so powerful. I feel a real sense of, almost for myself a little bit of self-empowerment. It's kind of knowing that it was there, but not knowing some of the translation or the impact
Mm,
or, what's really relevant, what needs to be addressed. So it's really
yeah.
exciting, in terms of, moving this forward because it's just going to support so many.
Hmm.
First of all, our little tiniest ones that are in the NICU, but the families, that are
Yes.
impact long term, and then the research, of course, that surrounds that as well is just wow. It must be so expansive, Mary.
Oh my gosh, it really is amazing. And the thing that I find really exciting now in the moment is that this concept is also aligning with reports and statements that are coming out of the American Academy of Pediatrics, now really challenging pediatric clinicians to address toxic stress
Oh,
in the children that they're serving. And
yes.
although the report was looking at kind of well children in a social situation, around the trauma that may affect some children, in an outpatient setting, it really gives us an opportunity as NICU clinicians to say, well, gee whiz, I mean, we know that our patients are experiencing toxic stress as a result of their trauma experience, and so where are our opportunities
Yeah.
to address this and mitigate it in a meaningful way?
Wow. Wow. Well, this is really good. I'm excited for you, and I really hope you will keep us posted. And those of you who are
Absolutely.
listening in who know Mary, she is such a good communicator as well in terms of what she does, and she's very open and brings a wealth of knowledge and understanding to the field. So thank you so much for just sharing about
Absolutely.
what's happening and that's relevant. Okay, so let's take a focus now on your presentation. Touch a
Hmm.
life, impact a lifetime, the therapeutic value of you. So tell us a little bit what you're hoping the audience will take away from your presentation during our neonatal conference.
I really hope that folks will connect with the meaning behind the title of this talk. That, sometimes people think that developmentally supportive care, or as I'm now calling it, trauma-informed care, is something that you need to have additional equipment, right? You need postural supports. You need, I don't know, kangaroo chairs. You need all this stuff. And all of that stuff certainly has its place. But at the end of the day, even in the absence of all of those resources, there's you
Mm.
and what you bring to that patient's experience and that family's experience is is profound. And yet, I think folks in ICU, we get so caught up in all the tech stuff, all the machinery and stuff, and we lose sight of the fact that we bring a real magical dimension to the service if we're present, right? If we're mindful, if we're really there. And so I hope that folks will walk away from this talk and really celebrate the magic that they bring.
Mm.
To kind of quote Maya Angelou, we get to be a rainbow
Mm.
in someone else's clouds.
Oh,
And I hope that folks walk away with that recognition and that power that they have in just being you.
wow, that's incredible, Mary. Thank you so much. Well, I'm in. I'm coming. I wouldn't miss. I
Yay.
don't think I want to miss this for the world now. It just sounds like something that's really very much needed, for all of us to be reminded of and to just continue, valuing what we do. But if we don't value ourselves, of course,
Mhm.
we don't have the energy or even the essence to continue to really do the work that we are so passionate about. So that is going to be wonderful. I'm really looking forward to hearing more. And it feels like a little snippet. I feel like we could talk even more today. but I'll look forward to having you on the day. So let's check in. We're going to see when Mary is going to be presenting. So she's going to be with us on Monday, June 18th. Now that's the date to mark on your calendar. Quick reminder that this is a open access and free presentation. Everyone anywhere can come and join us for the day on June 18th, as well as, of course, our opening keynote, which is going to be on June 4th. So you can mark those on your calendars. Now to find out the timelines of when Mary's actually going going to be live, which is also very exciting. You don't want to miss out on that opportunity to be live at this event with Mary. You will need to go to the website. So goldneonatal.com is the place that you want to land. That way you can check in and see all the different, because everyone lives in a different part of the world, there's going to be a different time that you're going to be join us, but we know that you'll be able to do that. And if you're not able to join us, the great news is that this will be a recorded event as well. And so you'll be able to join Mary offline as well. So that, isn't that wonderful? Just so many ways that you'll be able to come and listen to Mary speak. So thank you so much, Mary, for joining us here today. Just wonderful chatting with you.
Thank you very, very much. It was great.
So again, Mary's presentation, Touch a Life, Impact a Lifetime, the Therapeutic Value of You. Join us for Mary's presentation Monday, June 18th. Thank you so much, and we'll look forward to having you all back again. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.